I tried to take you to Garcia Mancia last night.
Man, hell nah.
It was funny too.
Hell
It was way funnier than I thought it was gonna be.
Man, when you told me who he was, I looked him up and I like watched like a little snippet of him. I was like, man, hell no, I'm not gonna see this nigga.
Right. Man, see
Put
it,
the
man.
dog down.
But
Whose dog is that?
anybody asked you,
You went.
We
yeah.
are not keeping a dog.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
This man is attempting the ultimate wave pool challenge at this rescue training facility because the goal is to simply swim across the turbulent water and reach the yellow ladder. It may look easy, but pay close attention to how powerful these simulated ocean waves are. Because after surviving the initial drop, now comes the hardest part, having to power through the chaotic currents without getting pushed back to the start. But now he needs to carefully time his grab onto the ladder before the water pulls him under. Could you complete this? This man is attempting the ultimate...
I could do that. And you said number one is
Me? Yeah.
What's the YouTube one?
3.
This one?
That shit is terrible.
Shit, like,
He
yeah.
fucked it up.
Got 2 likes, 2 people.
I don't know. I always wanted to learn how to weld. I want to know how to do everything so I could just do it myself. That was it? You didn't show the thing? That shit was cheap.
Oh my God, I want to take him home.
Pet
We
raccoon.
can put him in the truck.
We could put him in the truck.
We can put him in the
How
truck.
many people would get a pet
Look at
raccoon? I get a pet raccoon. For real.
I got a chip. Here, I'll get down to your level. Come here.
Are they
I got a
nasty,
chip. I
dirty,
know you're hungry.
violent? They have
I
a,
know you're hungry.
they got
Come on.
naturally got something.
Come on, my
out,
little
like,
deer.
Everybody
Come
think
on,
they got
dear.
rabies.
Yeah,
I be
that's
having
like
like random
Look,
attacks
come
in
here.
my head.
Robbie's here.
Oh my God, I
They
want to
cool
take
as
him out.
hell, though.
This solid
They
metal
cool.
is flash
Yeah,
frozen to negative 80
You gotta let
degrees
them be
just to
free, that's
force it
what I
into a
heard.
hole that's physically too small. In engineering, this is called an interference fit. The pin is intentionally oversized to guarantee zero wobble under extreme stress. But there's a catch. If you don't line it up perfectly and fast, the metal warms up, expands, and seizes instantly. Look at this. 2 failed attempts hammered solid. When the freeze isn't enough, you bring the fire. Torch the joint until it
Make it
glows red to
expand.
expand the hole. Now, it slides in flawlessly. Once they reach room temperature, they're locked together forever. This
That's
solid metal is
crazy.
flash frozen to negative 80 degrees just to force
Wow.
it into a hole that's
That's
physically
the law.
too small. In engineering, this is called an interference.
I like that technology. What is this? A drain? I know there's no drain. What is this?
This is like a
peel
peel
thing?
presser. Look, I can see better on my phone than I can anywhere.
Right.
But I'm watching right here.
You blind, brother.
I'm blind.
You blind.
I'm at the side.
What do y'all want to be?
Peel presser.
Pharmacy tech?
That's actually a good way, you know, to work your way in. You know, to go to pharmacy school, all you need is a bachelor. You get your bachelor's, you go to pharmacy school, you take it
Oh,
to become a doctor.
yeah. Time ticking.
Wait,
Is that, hold on, hurry up. Time ticking.
man, better go do something, man.
At least he seems like he don't be trying to just run around too much now. You know what I'm saying?
30 gonna be here before you know it, man. You feel me?
Nah, you win.
Why are they dumping
I
snow
wish I
into
could
this
go back to
giant
your
tub
age
of
and
boiling
tell
water?
what you
Because
want.
that's a snow melter, a mobile machine packing 20 million BTU of heat, capable of processing 100 tons of snow per hour. A loader pulls up and dumps its entire load straight into the boiling water. The snow melts almost instantly, but all the dirt, debris, and larger chunks don't just pass through. Filters inside the machine catch everything. What's left is dirty water that drains straight into the city's sewage system. Why are they dumping snow in?
Crazy.
Okay?
This is, that's what it look like when you share
Yeah.
Big homie.
it. Yeah, that's the guy on the couch with the belches.
I'm back.
Okay?
You can see me in all my handsomeness. 2 diamond chain, Jackie chain. Wang wang. My algorithms suck right now. What's that? That's gas? What is that? Oh, that's the hydrogen. Hell no, that's too much. I'd be scared that's gonna blow up. Huh. No, that's too much. They gotta do all that. Oh, that went blowing. Yeah, dude. What's that there? Oh, 2 dudes in a row. Oh,
I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but this ended up taking so much time. Customer called saying that there was a leak at their water meter. So I come and look at it and I'm like, I could fix that no problem. Apparently somebody wrapped this stuff around it and it didn't fix the leak, but it made it about 20 times harder to get to. I thought I would just be able to slice this off or just unspin it, and I was completely unsuccessful. After a couple more tries, I just decided I have to get the pipe vice out, grab the oscillating tool, and just start performing surgery. I can only imagine the amount of years I've taken off my life by breathing in that dust, but I was determined to get this fixed and not call the water company for a new meter. After about 40 minutes, I got it unscrewed, but now we're left with the casing around the threads. So now we're back into surgery, praying to God that I don't hit those threads with this yellow or my oscillating tool. Eventually, I get it cleaned up, and while I'm doing that, Joe is building the after meter setup, which out of habit, I always put a shutoff valve directly after the meter, like you see, and then I tested it to make sure that it would actually seal. Reconnect the water meter and turn the water back on and tighten everything down. I grab the Pro Press and press in that male adapter, and while I feel like I'm on top of the world now because I just conquered this, I stepped back and realized that there was no real need for another valve because there's one right above it. Either way, this is professionally done and not leaking.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but this ended up taking so much time. Customer called saying that there was a leak at their water meter. So I come and look at it and I'm like, I could fix that no problem. Apparently somebody wrapped this stuff around it and it didn't fix the leak, but it made it about 20 times harder to get to. I thought I would just be able to slice this off or just unspin it, and I was completely unsuccessful. After a couple more tries, I just decided I have to get the pipe vice out, grab the oscillating tool, and just start performing surgery. I can only imagine the amount of years I've taken off my life by breathing in that dust, but I was determined to get this fixed and not call the water company for a new meter. After about 40 minutes, I got it unscrewed, but now we're left with the casing around the threads. So now we're back into surgery, praying to God that I don't hit those threads with this yellow.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? If you have a moment tonight, the Lord has placed Psalm 18, verse 2 on my heart, and I would love to share it with you. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation,
so
and my high tower.
You got like a little.
God is all you need in your life. With God in your life, He will provide for you. He will pour strength into you. And He will provide protection for you in this wicked world. With God in your life, you won't have to worry about a thing. So give your life to Him. If you haven't already, stop putting Him off, because He is soon to return and you don't want to be left behind. And if you would love to have Jesus Christ as your Savior, all you have to do is call on His name, admit that you're a sinner, repent of your sins, and ask God to forgive you of your sins. Then confess your belief to God that He sent His Son, Jesus Christ, to die for you, and you will be saved. I pray this word has touched you, and if you feel led to by the Holy Spirit, share this with
viral. You might have to look up the viral 2026. Let's do that. Search viral means.
Funny ass video.
That's what we named this live. So we gotta stick to the.
We just watching a little short.
Okay.
We don't keep it short.
Keep it short with
Yeah. Man, you ever had a cat dig with you?
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah,
That
I
is
know.
crazy.
Nice little gas. So that's me.
It's crazy. And how they latch on to you, boy, that's crazy. That's how they can snatch fish up out the water. They just hook their ass.
I feel like they didn't got my pants one time.
Hello, praise God Almighty. Good morning to you. I'm here to.
Ooh. Ooh, that's all. Ooh, they busting. I can do this.
This is what we need to be doing other than the virtual reality.
Ooh, yeah, it's hard. Where's that at?
Look, we said at the same time.
Yeah.
We need to round.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you they got one of those in LA. They got everything in LA.
I'll look that up.
Hey, what's the
Ooh.
Subscribe to the people and see if they do it.
Can we watch this?
Hold on. What? Oh, this? Oh, no.
Exactly.
I thought you were still watching the other stuff. Where is this at? I can't see what words it say.
I'm sorry, I don't know all the rules yet, so I don't know what I could play, what I can't play. This is YouTube. I don't want to get kicked off immediately. That seems like it was already gonna happen because I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I can't do it by myself right now. I got my producer up here with me.
Demon time, holding it down on the beat mic.
She got forehead on her. Yeah.
And Tavius Robinson on the couch in the background.
She got too much makeup on. Why you got all that makeup on? Taking away from your natural beauty. That's crazy.
Oh, champ.
It is.
Is her neck a different color than her face?
Yeah.
And we got his phone in the podcast, y'all. Welcome Big Home Advice Podcast phone to the podcast, y'all.
My bad. What is she doing? Oh, when you're not, wait, man, girl, shut up.
Love in favor, man.
Man, hell nah. She look like she broke and a problem, a headache. She definitely got dome piece.
That's worth a lot. It's a lot of these women that don't know how to give good fellatio.
Man, that's why I always try to mess with the women who like a player, brother. Once she like you, she will give you the best version of herself. So she don't like you when she's when she doing that fellatio, as you put it. It's gonna be whatever, because she's like, I don't like this game.
Hey. But the ones that be liking you don't look like shit, bro. I don't know.
That's how it be.
See what I'm saying? I gotta get an ugly good head. You know what I'm saying? And that's been that way. The most sloppiest, nastiest looking.
We're gonna clean up that honey first, get it out of here.
That's real honey right there.
We're gonna shake into the box once we put the bird.
Would you bite into a boy in them little honey thing? Because I be saying
right there.
Yeah, you can buy that
bite into it and bit into it. That's pause that. Pause that, sir.
No,
Shoot it, Adrian. No, Diddy. You just can't. That's not allowed.
Let's not go there, buddy.
Close the box up.
Pump the brakes right there.
Whoa.
Gently. Flap is open.
Oh, wow.
That's
There's
crazy.
still some
You
bees
got the
down
world
below.
going crazy, man.
Man,
Full of honey.
Baby oil boy.
You gotta fight him back with the word of God.
Shout out to
I
Diddy.
say this because the Bible tells us that
You shouted him out after that. That's
When
crazy.
he did that, the devil left him.
Why do you know
And
his
these two
birthday?
things.
That's
One, when you fight him back, you must fight him back confidently. Why? Because in the beginning,
I had
when
to
Satan
figure out what is
tempted
this guy?
Eve
Oh, he's a
successfully,
Scorpio. Oh, he's way
he
past
questioned
freaked
God's
out.
word.
That's
He said, did God
disgusting.
really say you were going to die if you eat of that tree? And what did Eve say? She was like, yeah, God said I can't eat of this tree or we're going to die. And he also told us don't touch it. But God never said don't touch it. But this lets us know that Eve was simply repeating some
Man, get
instructions that
up,
she
get
got
up
from
to
someone
some
else.
funny
But she
shit.
didn't really know for herself. And because she didn't know for herself, the devil easily tricked her into eating of that fruit,
like 1 minute,
which
2
caused
minutes.
fall
I
for
can do that.
mankind. And this is a lesson for us.
I be
We got to
trying to hear
speak back the
stuff.
word confidently,
My
meaning
algorithm
that we can't go off of what
you know
other
I mean?
people
It's
say.
speaking to
But
me
we have
right
to
now.
open up our Bibles.
We
We got to
need to
memorize
figure out
that
what
verse.
you
We got to
do.
meditate on that verse. We got to know that word for
Or you
ourselves.
just like
So
it
when
just
the
for
enemy comes
getting out
against
your
us to tempt
algorithm.
us
That's
to question the
crazy.
You know, you just say not interested in
That was stressful to watch. I couldn't do this at all.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is stupid.
I can't even breathe going down on the roller coaster. I know for sure I can't do this.
Oh, you're not even. What the? What is he doing? Man, that's crazy.
You don't like it.
Did you do this, Octavius?
No.
That is
No, you
wild.
said you would do this.
That's wild.
I remember that. You said you were going. What you
Jump off a
going?
bridge with this?
That's crazy.
River with this?
Hey,
You
I
said
ain't
you
gonna
were
lie.
jump-
If I ever did something like this, as soon as I jump off, I'm grabbing the cord. I wouldn't wait. Why are you waiting?
That's the point. It's a free fall. That's called free fall diving.
That
Free
is,
fall
Man,
diving.
that is
Yeah.
stupid. So I mess with cats, man. I
don't like cats. Cats seem weird.
I like cats, man.
You can't train them. You can't talk to them. You can't tell them go sit
You can train
down.
a cat.
What to do? What?
Nah, cats be on their
Show
own
me a
little
trained
time.
cat right now. I'm willing to bet.
Maybe
Google
on
it.
their
Ain't
own
no-
time.
ain't
There's
no
one
goddamn
right
trained
there. He
cat.
just jumped.
Man, you can train them.
Cats be
You train
cool
a cat,
sometimes.
nigga.
They cool except when they
You
be
can train
touching.
birds and shit. You can train all
Train a bird.
animals.
Birds are smart. Cats are dumb and
Cats are
they
smart.
don't even have. Tell me a trained cat.
in their
Google
life.
it.
They're like
How much
your
would
oil.
bet? No, don't Google it before you bet. If you want to bet, you bet.
Yeah, I want to bet.
How much you bet?
See, I don't know. You the one that want to say the bet.
No, you're typing right now.
I'm gonna get into my.
No, don't try to get us focused on this bullshit. Trying to get us focused on this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm scared of that.
You good with this
You can do this job.
We're focused on it. Good at
Norwegian wave breaker.
You do that?
No. I
Never.
don't want to be in the middle of the ocean.
No, but I ain't gonna lie. Like jobs like this, they crazy.
Right.
So everyone told me it was
pay that
illegal
much.
for me to cut my own money and spend it. But this is actually completely legal money from the U.S. Mint. I even got this official document right here. And the only difference is it's just left uncut. To be sure, I'm taking it to have it professionally verified. Remember that money sheet I brought you the other day? What I did is I cut them up and I was putting them in like vending machines and stuff.
Did it accept it?
Yeah, it accepted the bills, but a lot of people said what I was doing was illegal because I was cutting my own money. So I just wanted to verify this is legit money, right?
This is legit money.
Can you like look at it and test somehow?
There's not really a way to
That's
test
clean.
it.
I won't
hold
be
it up to
issued
your
that.
life. It's 100%
Shoot,
real money. It's just
do
not
this to
cut.
shoot
So
every
if someone came in
denomination.
though with these bills, how would you like
I wonder how
decipher if they were
many
fake?
how
Well,
many
they're in a mint too like this. This is actually
1,
two
2,
from
3,
the
4,
mint. Look
5.
how off these edges are.
Each
This is
denomination.
all crooked. They don't have nice sharp edges, but cut them right. Nobody should even know that they come off. But it is legal tender.
So everyone told me it was illegal for me to cut my own money and spend it. But this is actually completely legal money from the U.S. Mint. I even got this official document right here. And the only difference is it's just left uncut. To be sure, I'm taking it to have it.
Those
It's
nice
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
15.
1, 2, 3. I think it was longer.
Professionally verified.
It was longer, y'all. You're not gonna make me wrong. I'm always right. Let's keep going.
Remember that money sheet I brought you the other day? What I did is I cut them up.
This is how a professional mason plasters a brick wall.
Thank
You
you,
start by
Michael.
using a
Now
pressurized
this-
sprayer to
this
coat
is
the
a-
wall
this
with
is
a
an
bonding
actual
agent,
brick
ensuring the
mason.
plaster sticks firmly and doesn't dry out too quickly.
The real
And here's the
mason.
interesting part.
No,
Instead of
we're the
using a
real
traditional
masons.
trowel, he uses a high
They
pressure
just
pump
wanna
to
be
spray the
us.
plaster, allowing the entire wall to be covered evenly in a very short time. Next, he uses a long wooden board to level the plaster while filling in any remaining holes so
sick.
the wall becomes perfectly smooth and even.
Thinks in
The final
here,
stage
y'all.
is finishing, where he applies a layer of fine
Farted.
cement and
It was
smooths
wet.
it out with a finishing trowel until the surface is perfectly flat, smooth, and glossy. With this method, a job that used to take days of grueling labor can now be completed in just half a day.
That's
This is
clean.
how a professional mason.
What's he doing? Oh yeah, I seen this. I wouldn't do this either.
Right.
They tripping. Look at
Does he got his fingers
man.
next
Look
to
what he
that?
got. Look what he got his foot on.
Man, that
That's
motherfucker come
wild.
on.
You didn't see this video?
No, I ain't seen it.
What?
What is he gonna do with it?
Right.
Oh, they tripping.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, this is a game to them.
Yeah, they trying to make it land in the chimney. It's a fire. They burning the tires.
These other countries have way more fun than us. You know that? You know that? You ever see them riding on 2 wheels? And why is it so loud in the microphone?
I can't hear.
Hey,
I
I'm
don't-
sorry, y'all. I don't want to.
Yeah, I seen it where it made it.
For
That's
years, people have
crazy.
tried all
Nah,
kinds
you
of
ever
tricks to
seen
stop
the grocery
squirrels
So
from
what they
stealing
gotta
bird
do
food.
when they
A
don't
popular
make it?
method
They
was
gotta
adding a
do
spring
I'm
to the
gonna be on your
pole.
podcast.
At first, it
Go
worked,
ahead,
but these
go
clever
ahead.
squirrels
Go ahead,
quickly
brother.
figured it out, using their heads to push against the spring until they could still reach the
Fourth mic
food.
move.
Then someone came up with a smarter feeder.
Tell
When a
them
bird
what
lands
you
on
want,
it,
we'll
nothing
tell you.
happens.
Yeah, that
But the
little
moment
dude
a
was
squirrel
smart
tries
as
to
hell.
grab
You
the
saw that?
food, the whole feeder starts
Bro,
spinning
I know you hear
nonstop.
that.
With
You
no
have
way to
on
hold on,
headphones.
the squirrel eventually gives up. For
You
years,
literally
people have
have
tried
on
all kinds of
headphones.
tricks to
Hey,
stop
y'all
squirrels
hear
from
that
stealing
fucking-
bird food. One popular method was
That's
adding
the
a spring
fourth
to the
mic.
pole.
Xavier's
First, it
rubbing
worked.
his
But
chin
these
here
clever
on the
squirrels
mic.
quickly figured it out, using their
Yeah.
heads to push against
Yeah.
the spring until they could still reach the food. Then someone came up with a smarter feeder. When a bird lands on it, nothing happens.
Yeah,
But the moment a squirrel tries to grab the food, the whole feeder starts spinning nonstop. With no way to hold on, the squirrel eventually gives up. For years, people have tried all kinds of tricks to stop squirrels from stealing.
Have you ever wondered what happens to the ice after a hockey season ends? Because
Yeah,
although it looks
running in there.
permanent, it's
Running in
designed
there
to
for
be
like
completely
7 months.
dismantled, starting by shutting down the cooling system buried beneath the rink, which has nearly 13 miles of pipes running through the
Been
concrete,
there
all
since
carrying
Thanksgiving.
coolant that keeps the ice
Or his
frozen.
birthday
And once
last
those
year.
pipes are
Wow.
turned off, the ice immediately starts to melt from the bottom up. But to speed up
Yeah.
the process, workers drive the Zamboni across the surface, releasing hot water that can reach temperatures temperatures of around 180 degrees Fahrenheit, allowing the staff to start removing every custom design frozen into the surface. From the embedded lines across the ice to the home team's logo at the center being lifted out piece by piece. Then the ice is further broken up so it's easier to be pushed with snowplows, sending all the slush into a hidden pit where it's left to melt and drain, until eventually all that's left is bare concrete, ready to be turned into whatever the arena needs next. Have you ever wondered what happens to the ice after a hockey season ends? Because although it looks permanent, it's designed to be completely dismantled, starting by shutting down the cooling system buried beneath the rink, which has nearly 13 miles of pipes running through the concrete, all carrying coolant that keeps the ice frozen. And once those pipes are turned off, the ice immediately starts to melt from the bottom up. To speed up the process, workers drive the Zamboni across the surface, releasing hot water that can reach temperatures of around 180 degrees Fahrenheit, allowing the staff to start removing every custom design frozen into the surface. From the embedded lines across the ice to the home team's logo at the center being lifted out piece by piece. Then the ice is further broken up so it's easier to be pushed with snowplows, sending...
This is glass. The glass is thick too. You gotta be sick to do this. Precision for real. Gold. Glass, gold, crystal skull, and you dumb fucks. I mean, my bad. I don't know how I can tell like that. My bad.
T-shape. If I spin it, it's going to flip the axis. Look at this. Up, down, up, down.
What is
All right.
that?
T-shape.
Oh, that's big. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Oh my God, the whole little muffin. Ooh.
Even house love. Dirt. House love.
Yeah, that would have hurt. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Oh, that was clean. Oh. 11:30. That's what I'm talking about. They can't even see me. Oh, money.
Hit mute on the second mic.
Second one right here. Oh, he was clean. You get a toe whole foot up if that was broke.
Wow.
Ooh. Another tree. Oh.
Natural collection. Depending out.
These snakes can produce over 1,000 milligrams of venom, but only 5 to 6 milligrams is all it takes to be potentially.
Last rapper. Ooh.
Venom everywhere.
Ooh.
Miss.
You missed the fan.
Glass.
Ooh, it's sticking out too. Ooh. Ooh.
Even with the venom spraying everywhere.
Oh.
Look at all that
You
venom.
ain't got no
glass.
glasses on? You
Venom all over my
tripping.
hand. Look at that.
Tripping.
Completely soaked. We gotta set this snake down. My hand is starting to cramp. This is a powerful snake. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you
that.
Right. You gonna run away, nigga.
These snakes can produce over 1,000.
Hey, how we gonna do the math? Okay. This is what I be saving these type of videos. Things like this. I was gangster. I was gangster.
Oh my gosh, don't put screws in there. Wow. Rivets.
You got another one going through the other one. That was clean.
I do like welding tricks.
That was nice.
When you are a vet and a horse's nasty tooth abscess bursts into their sinuses, you must flush all the gunk out. So heavily sedate her and surgically scrub the area over the sinuses. Inject local anesthetic and make a tiny stab incision through the skin. Hammer a sturdy, large bore needle through the bone to aspirate as much material as possible with a syringe. Then attach an IV line filled with sterile saline and maybe even antibiotics to flush the sinuses. Don't stop flushing until the fluid runs clear. When you are a vet and a horse's nasty tooth abscess bursts into their sinuses, you must flush all the gunk out. So heavily sedate her and surgically scrub the area over the sinuses.
You know, you can always use everybody's got their brand.
Ooh. Oh, man.
This tunnel in Switzerland leads to something most people avoid, known as the Black Wall. It's one of the world's steepest ski runs, and the only way in is through this 265-meter tunnel, carved directly through a mountain. But instead of snow, it's lined with a special indoor ski carpet, so skiers can still slide through even when there's no snow inside. And as you get closer to the end, the tunnel slowly opens up to a view that almost doesn't feel real, which hides what's actually waiting below. Because once you finally make it out, you're hit with a 46-degree slope that seems almost vertical, where at that point you're already committed. This tunnel in Switzerland leads to something most people avoid.
Many people get burnt out, and they make it sound like the reason why they're getting burnt out is because there's a certain priority in their life that's putting too much pressure on them. But the reason why they're getting burnt out is because they lack self-control and self-discipline, and their life's not organized.
That's crazy. We gotta show them the bike.
It, couldn't manage, so they broke this one.
Damn, bipped.
Like, really? What are they gonna do with this?
I'm going to cost hella money too. $800. Yeah. It costs them way more expensive.
Yeah, the big window.
I learned that breaking the Tesla window with dollar was locked in the Tesla at the gas station.
Oh, they already know break the big window. They're more common.
The door locked by itself. I'm like, this is malarkey.
You cuss a little bit, you just can't. Like back to back.
I'm trying to change my ways anyway. I'm trying to stop cussing completely. What you got going on? What are you putting together, buddy?
Is that just gonna be online or just even when you yelling at these females online?
I beat it my whole life. I gotta change my whole life.
How are we gonna refer to females on this podcast? Females.
As females, as women, as 304.
Baby devils.
You know, demons.
Those demons.
Look at that. Clean.
I like that.
That's clean as hell. Sand that in. Yep. Nice little joint. That's craftsmanship right there, boy. See, that's when men were men. Men ain't men no more.
Are you willing to say, yes, Jesus, pick me. Put me in, coach. I'm willing to learn your ways. I'm willing to hear your voice. I'm willing to be your hands and your feet, your shoulder, and your heart.
Yeah, I got it. I was like, yeah, you had that very confused. Oh, you had to
as we become
screws in the hardware store. I was like, yeah, nigga.
Following his example and his example alone, we will see the world change. Tiny little bits that add up.
Used in the hardware store.
Wonderful. We give up nothing to be human. We're just born good. We're created in his image. Died for us. He poured out his spirit in us. Abundant life. We have abundant life here. We have treasures waiting in heaven now. We have eternity with the King of Kings.
I'm like, oh, my bad. Big Scandinavian.
Put me in, coach. I'm willing to learn your ways. I'm willing to hear your voice. I'm willing to be your hands and your feet.
It was the car.
Smile.
Can you stop rubbing your fucking
a very confused broken
man.
As we become,
you got a good night.
Good night, brother.
Scribes.
Good job.
Following his example and his example alone, we will see the world change. Tiny little bits that add up.
Thank you, man.
Wonderfully.
That's my nephew, man. Give it up to my nephew one time.
Give it up for Zentravius Robinson.
We're created in his
the
image.
guy on the couch.
Died for us. He poured out his
knocking
spirit
over
in
shit.
us.
Bring his blankie.
We have abundant life. We have treasures waiting in heaven. We have eternity with the King of Kings.
People.
It's worth it.
Are
you willing to say,
put his blankie on my chair?
Pick me. Put me in.
A few days ago, I sealed a piece of pork in epoxy resin to see if it would still rot. A lot of people in the comments said, there's bacteria inside, so yeah, it's definitely going to go bad. So this time, I got another piece of pork and some medical alcohol. We're doing this properly. Disinfect first, then seal it. Drop the pork into a plastic cup, pour in the alcohol until it's fully submerged, and let it soak to disinfect. While that's happening, I mix up the epoxy resin, Pour a thin first layer and let it cure. This will be the base. Since it takes a while, I take the pork out and store it in the fridge for now.
What is it?
Once the first layer is fully cured, I spray some alcohol on it, then give the pork one last round of disinfection before sealing. Place it right in the center of the mold, then pour in the resin.
Canister of blankie.
Wait, what? Why is the pork floating this time? It didn't do this before. Maybe soaking in alcohol too long dehydrated it and made it lighter? All right, quick, pull it out. Time for plan B. I take out the bottom layer of resin, dry off any moisture, put the pork back into the mold, and pour the resin again. And yeah, it's still floating. Fine. Adjust it back to the center, then place that cured layer on top to press it down. That should keep it sealed in the middle, right? Now the question is, will the layers bond perfectly this time? Guess we'll find out tomorrow once it fully cures. A few days ago, I sealed a piece of pork in epoxy resin to see if it would...
One small pump, the product comes right through the brush. Now you apply it to your face or body, you're doing exactly what you should be doing.
Wow. What do you sell it for?
We sell that for $24.95. It cost me $5.39 to make.
This is probably the coolest shaving experience I have ever felt.
Who touches stuff, brother?
I love our pastor.
What is they making? What is this? Shoes. Skates. Yeah, man, too. Dang. Yeah. Ooh. You want to hold though? Oh, that's not even a shoe. What? Oh, that's clean. The bag with. What?
Walked in the 7-Eleven and said, I want some rolling papers. Dude behind the counter got pissed
That's a
off.
piece Shorty Murphy.
Had a scowl on his face. We don't sell drug paraphernalia here. I was like, really? Why not? Shit, you sell alcohol here. Yeah, you got condoms, you got sex pills. Shit, you even selling ham sandwiches. And you a Muslim.
Yeah, you can't sell no ham sandwich.
Say again, I didn't hear you.
I said real photographers use film.
The next day I came back here, found him again. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, man, you remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. Tell me one major gal.
I think we got off on the wrong foot the other day.
Let me explain myself.
Okay.
Digital has its uses.
Yeah.
If you're doing fashion, you're doing commercial work, of course you would go digital. Come on, you're trying to worry about your profit margin, you're trying to make money. But all I'm saying to you is that when you're doing fine art, then you use film. We're doing this to make money. Are you? Or are you doing this for fun?
I'm doing it to make art.
Okay. No disrespect, brother. Take it from me.
Yeah, I hear
OG out here. I beg of you, use film.
Say again, I didn't hear you.
I said real photographers.
This guy is making the most important part of our cars, but it's an extremely mentally demanding job because if he makes a single mistake in this 67 movement sequence, the part will be useless and he will have to start over. But too many mistakes would put him at risk of losing his job because the only reason he's not replaced by a robot yet is because compared to the fastest machine on the market, he makes 3 times more brake lines in 8 hours. This guy is making the most important part of our cars, but it's an extremely mentally demanding job because if he makes a single mistake in this 67 movement sequence, the part will be useless and he will have to start over. But too many mistakes would put him at risk of losing his job because the only reason he's not replaced by a robot yet is because compared to the fastest machine on the market, he makes 3 times more brake lines in 8 hours.
I thought it was a joke at first, but it actually works. 1. Push a whisk into an avocado and twist it once. The flesh separates from the skin very easily, and it doesn't stick to the whisk. It's really convenient. 2. When the water starts boiling, first dip a spoon into the hot water. Add a thin layer of oil, then crack the egg onto the spoon. Keep it steady until the egg white begins to set. After that, place it in the water for about 5 more seconds. Making a poached egg becomes very easy this way. 3. Pour a little oil onto a plastic bag and spread it evenly. Place the meat mixture on top and push it forward with a spatula. Your homemade sausage will form neatly and hygienically. 4. If ketchup spills on the table, place a paper towel under a piece of stiff cardboard. Then gently push it forward to clean the spill without leaving any residue. 5. Pouring milk like this often causes it to spill. Place a spoon on the edge of the glass while pouring, and not a single drop will overflow. 6. Put a spoon inside a pot and pour in some water. It can work like a simple steaming rack, making it easy to steam food. 7. Stacking glasses the usual way takes up too much space. Instead, turn the second glass upside down and place it inside the first. Do the same with the others. This way you save space and keep everything neatly organized. Like the video, and tell me what you think.
This water's so clean, I could probably drink it straight. Gravity pulls the water through the filter, fills up my jug. When the filter's new, it does about 1 liter a minute. Once you're done, you got to go ahead and drain the whole thing. If it turns to ice inside your filter, then the filter won't work. See how there's this random clearing here with no trees? This is an avalanche zone. Avalanches routinely come down that mountain, destroy the trees. That's why there's very few spruce trees here. You got to be really careful going down these trails. The moose like to walk on the ski trails, and they'll kill you rather than get off it. I take a little break and take care of my feet. It's already kind of starting to form it into a blister. Put some KT tape on this. I think it's time for a little lunch break. Got this venison summer sausage. Oh, it smells lovely. Yeah, that's good. Navigating through these woods is really tricky. It's like, which way do I go? If I get on and off the path, it's okay, as long as I can keep that river in my left ear. I just lost the basket on my pole. I have no idea where that went. Without the basket, it's really hard to push off with your pole. Problem is, unless it's just sitting there on top of the snow, you're never gonna find it. This water's so clean, I can...
Me.
I thought he was going to.
Why does nobody do this in their backyard in the United States? Once he digs the hole, he wets the ground. You'll understand why later. Here's where it gets clever. He deflates the ball, then hooks up a hose to fill it with water. This presses the ground into a perfect shape. He lines the hole with a clear plastic sheet. Then he coats the surface with oil. This makes removing it much easier later on. Now he mixes the compound. Instead of heavy concrete, he uses a fiber-reinforced self-leveling mix. He carefully pours it into the gap. He places an old tire on top to hold the ball in position. The material needs to form a perfect round shape. Once it dries, he removes the ball. It comes right out. So he ends up with a smooth bowl shape. But it's not over yet. Now he seals it and primes it in white. This gives it a clean, professional look. He dabs on blue and green tones. That creates a realistic water effect. He places it in his garden bed and decorates around it. Then he fills it with water. With just a few dollars, he built an amazing backyard pond. Why does nobody do this in their backyard in the United States? Once he...
Trash. You cold with this. I know y'all seen an Asian dude who can mix anything off site, off eyesight. Straight cold with it. Pearl, any type of paint, candy, whatever you could bring him, he can match it. And then when you see him do it, you realize all these colors, man, there's two colors put together.
Look carefully, this small child's head is stuck in the stair railing and his father is trying to get him out. The father tries many ways to take the child out, but he cannot understand how the child's head went inside the railing. After a long time, the child also starts crying. Then the father asks the child from which side he went inside. The child points with a gesture, and then an idea comes to the father's mind, and he gets the child out. In the end, the father also laughs at himself, yet he only got 2 likes. Look carefully, this...
DJ Pawns. Dryer, that's funny. Oh, great.
Every time we say goodbye, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play.
No bad. What you making, Mr. Pinecone, man? Okay, parking. All right. Okay, cool. That's it. Man. You know that nigga.
Hey, Boots, right here.
That's
You
my
by
guy. He's
yourself?
funny right here.
You right here?
Mojo. Shout out Mojo
You
Brooks.
by yourself? Huh? He ain't make it.
I've seen him too.
Pigeon blood red, one of the rarest colors you'll see in a black opal. And this black opal is filled with a pigeon blood red. Wait till you see the inside of this amazing. Look at
That's
that.
crazy.
Pigeon blood red.
This brush is
I was
considered
scared
one
to
of the
cut my
most
finger,
difficult
bro.
tools an artist can learn to control. In Chinese calligraphy, every tiny movement is transferred directly onto the paper, so even a hint of tension
Oh,
can
they
thicken a
doing that with
stroke
one
and break
hand?
the flow. That's why many masters practice for years using water on the ground instead of ink. Since it quickly evaporates, they can refine their technique without worrying about mistakes. This
cool.
brush is considered one of the most
Animals that nature played a cruel trick on. Number 1, squirrels. A squirrel's teeth never stop growing. Because of this, they must constantly chew on wood, seeds, or bark to wear them down. If a squirrel stops chewing for too long, its teeth can grow so much that it becomes unable to eat or drink properly. In the wild, something as simple as chewing becomes a matter of survival. Number 2, giraffes. To pump blood all the way up their long necks to the brain, giraffes have extremely powerful hearts. Their hearts can beat around 150 to 170 times per minute and create very high blood pressure. When a giraffe lowers its head to drink water, its body must quickly regulate that pressure to protect the brain. That's why giraffes drink quickly and raise their heads again. Even something as simple as drinking water requires a huge physiological effort. Animals that nature
Want firewood? Or wax. What's that? Nothing alcohol? Oh, that's good. Okay. Survival kit. Yeah, that's all the stuff you need to learn, boys and girls. Survival. Anything can happen. You want to be outside. You want to survive. Make fire. Make shelter. Get food. Okay, just clean too. I like these videos. That was amazing. Meal house. You clean with that can. Precise.
That's a technique to how he do it too. How you get the lines and then fill it in.
Mm-hmm. Clean. I wish I could draw. I don't got not an artist bone in my body.
I can't draw very good. I had other artist shit.
Right there too. Yeah, make that pop. Boom. That's cool. That's cool. Talent right there, boy.
Right. Oh, we've got some popcorn
Ooh,
being
that's bad. I feel
massagedly rubbed into a bit of butter.
Ooh, some
What the
chocolate
bloody hell
popcorn.
was that? Look at you with your posh bloody chocolate. What is going on?
Ooh.
You're suffocating the popcorn. I'm guessing you're supposed to do that so it don't penetrate it in front of the whole internet, Sharon. How is it even getting hot? Is it on top of the oven? I can't even see what's bloody below it. Oh my God, it's dribbling out the top. It's squirting out of both ends.
Don't sound like you heard it.
He a freak.
You never know. Oh, the foil's getting a little bit bigger. You didn't put much chocolate in there. The consistency from popcorn to chocolate wasn't very good.
That's
So
you and me.
I don't think we're even going to get a good little show in here. Right, you don't need to show us the whole process of the foil, getting bigger. I want to see the bloody popcorn, Sharon. Hello? Show me. Go on, open it up. I need to see. Right. Oh, we've got some pop.
You're right.
You trying to talk shit to him.
You're right.
But he was right.
That was unseasoned. How you ate it unseasoned? You didn't shake it up while you. That's crazy. Man. Ooh. Bring it to
Make it new.
That's wild. You know that ain't safe.
Right. That's why you looking like that. I was thinking.
That boy back hurting.
Like, so you're taking it for a part. Oh, that is finger got.
What happens if you pull a shot of espresso through a freeze-dried strawberry? I thought this could potentially taste pretty good, so let's try it out and see if it even works. So my thinking here is that a freeze-dried strawberry would work better than a regular one since it's completely dehydrated. And maybe the hot water will dissolve it into the espresso. I prepared a pretty normal shot of espresso, with the only difference being I added that strawberry at the bottom of the portafilter. And for this first shot, I was a little worried that the strawberry was going to block the flow of espresso. And while it looked pretty normal at first, you can see that that's exactly what ended up happening. So I had a different idea. What if we add the freeze-dried strawberry to the coffee beans and grind it up together? This way it won't cause any issues with the espresso's flow, and it could still add some interesting flavor. I added the strawberry and coffee beans directly into the grinder and ground it all up. And after grinding it, you could even see the ground strawberry mixed in with the coffee. Pretty cool. I then prepared the next shot exactly like the first one, doing all of my normal puck prep, and I was curious to see if the shot would actually come out better than the first one. And what we got was much, much better. The flow looked a lot more even, and the shot of espresso actually came out looking pretty good. But the real question is, how does it taste? I'm not gonna lie, I was worried this wasn't gonna work out after that first shot, but that's easily a 9 out of 10. What happens if you pull a shot?
When a sheep's wool gets so long it starts covering its eyes, that's the rancher's cue. It's makeover time. So, why do sheep need haircuts? Because their wool never stops growing. When it's not trimmed regularly, it gets super thick, heavy, and can even trap bacteria. Not great for their health. Giving a sheep a haircut isn't just about technique. It takes a lot of strength and patience too. Not everyone can spend hours snipping away with scissors, so most shearers use electric clippers to get the job done faster. And to keep the sheep from making a run for it halfway through, shearers usually have to hold them down pretty firmly, because shearing a sheep is nothing like giving a human a haircut. Experienced shearers just make a small opening in the wool, then follow the direction it grows, gliding the clippers down bit by bit until the wool just peels away like a fluffy blanket. Some pros can even shear off a perfectly intact fleece from a sheep that hasn't had a trim in a whole year. The whole process is not only practical, but honestly kind of satisfying to watch. When a sheep's wool
That's wild. That ain't real uranium. 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 Light blue. That stuff just glow in the dark stuff. That's green. I want me a car painted like that. I might have to paint my car glow in the dark, fluorescent pearl blue. Yeah, that's what I want.
He bent a rubber belt and attached it to the front of his tire, repeating it for each wheel. Then he drove onto a road full of crabs. You see, they were migrating to the ocean, but it would take weeks for all of them to cross, making it impossible to drive. By adding the belts, the crabs were gently nudged, giving them enough time to scuttle away before the car rolled forward to safety. He bent a rubber belt and attached it to the front of his tire, repeating it for each wheel. Then he drove onto a road full of crabs. You see, they were
the word absolutely. I'd had enough of city life in America, so I decided to completely change my life. I quit my $30,000 a year job and moved to rural America with my savings. While there were mountains and streams here, there was no washing machine. My girlfriend didn't support me from the start. She said, "You're a city boy. How long can you really last out here in the countryside?" That comment lit a fire in me. I rigged up a plastic bucket with a bicycle chain. When I pedaled, the chain made the bucket spin and the clothes tumbled inside. It was crude, but it actually worked. With the washing machine sorted, next came the shower problem. I had a brainstorm. I found a bucket, filled it with water, and hung it upside down from a tree. Standing underneath, I'd flip the switch and water would come gushing down. Sure, the water was cold, but that sense of freedom made me forget all about city water heaters. Finally, there was the cooking situation. I converted an old red metal drum into an oven by cutting a rectangular opening in the side as a door, then adding a metal rack in the middle to separate the upper and lower sections. Charcoal went in the bottom for heat, food on top. Eating freshly grilled food while watching the sunset slowly descend. That sense of groundedness is something you can never experience in the city. To be continued. See you next time.
Give me a little farm, man. Give me 2 acres.
Give me a condo on the 17th floor. I'm cool. Don't need all that wilderness bush.
Yeah, that's cool. Mira. Okay. I like that.
Daniel chapter 2 is not simply about
saying on that last one.
Oh. Oh, you're going on the concrete. Come on, brother. Right in our feet. You gotta come high up. Come down. Anybody gonna make it? Oh, you did. Oh, okay. One good. Oh, I don't like it.
Love that.
What's this? Whiskey.
Oh, this is so cool.
Alcohol is so nasty. But when you drunk, it stuff be hella fun though. But you know you gotta get past that point where everything, you know you messed up when everything starts tasting like water. It's like water's like, oh, you messed up. Tongue over, throwing up. Oh, we gotta throw up to feel better. Oh,
I ain't been there since college.
he honed it right now. Man,
our dogs love to chew, and they absolutely love cow ears. The only problem was I was having to order a new bag of cow ears every week until I found these. The value is insane, and you get a 3-pound bucket. Pretty crazy. If your dog destroys chews in minutes, this might be the one.
A gallery asked me to do a solo show with this sculpture as the highlight. That sounded awesome,
But then I ran the numbers and things got complicated. Say I make 10 sculptures in 6 months. For these wood sculptures, that's a tight schedule. But let's say I pull it off and sell all of them at $10,000 each. That's $100,000, right? Well, not so fast. Galleries take 50%, leaving $50,000. International shipping and insurance is $1,000 each. That's $10,000. Studio rent and utilities, $10,000. Materials, $20,000. Travel to the opening, $5,000. I'm down to $5,000. That's before taxes, paying myself, or paying anyone to help in the studio. This is the math that even very well-known artists quietly face. A lot of artists treat this as the cost of exposure. For them, it's a legitimate trade. But that entry price slowly starts to define what gets made. The alternative is to invest it into research and development, forms that shouldn't be possible in wood. Outdoor sculptures built to last generations. Remarkable things are what earn exposure now. So this sculpture isn't going to a show. It's right here in your feed. A gallery asked me to...
I love art. I used to be a big fan, but now I am. Did you do this job? Yeah.
How much are they paying me?
I think they probably make about 100,000. Look at that. How much these diver dudes, barnacle scraper dudes make? About 100,000, 80, 100,000, 150 maybe.
Every 5 days in the water, underwater.
Meet the 75mm Cinewhoop. Small size, huge potential. Built for tight gaps and indoor freestyle, with ducted propellers for safety and smooth flow. Whether you're chasing cinematic shots or racing through living rooms, it handles both with ease. More FPV drone tutorials are available at Mepsking.
Man, these drones, I be crashing all mine.
Meet the...
Oh, it's about to be clean.
Didn't you crash that one on the first day?
Yes, I did. The very first flight.
Yeah, I think I still got that video.
Hit the roof, it was over.
Hey, you like, where the fuck it go?
Oh no, that one flew off. I never got that one back.
Oh shit!
It's like he wanted to come back and then it turned around and said, "No, I'm not coming."
Oh man, somebody felt that motherfucker.
Anything fry?
All right, I just need a remote.
Futurama. Oh, he clean for that. Oh, he clean. It's clean.
I used to like these type of pictures, but that shit ends up fading off and coming off. It's like glitter.
That's clean. That was clean.
What's up, man?
I want one of them right now, whatever you do.
My hair crazy. What is it, an extra, ain't it?
No, man, I can't do extra right now.
Huh? What you mean you can't do extra?
Yeah, he said 250.
Huh?
They remind me of Knoxville right here. They gotta be in Tennessee somewhere close to it.
Show me what kind of shoes he buying for the 250, man.
Jordans.
Oh, you want to see?
I know, but which one?
Nice. I just can't do the white.
Yeah.
Type shit.
That's why I ain't wanna.
Somebody who wants them, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, be careful, nigga.
The shoe man. What do you think he is? What's it? Who let the GDs through the door?
It's a lawnmower in your backyard when you can just pop up some electric fence.
Four in them.
Definitely a truck driver hitting trucks somewhere.
Cows and the other animals.
He'd have figured out the liquor.
Don't leave homie alone. I
Go to
don't
town.
want no smoke, bro. I just had,
Mowing your lawn for you.
I seen that shirt, bro. I was like,
you don't let the GDs through the door.
That's why I need to do my car.
Yeah, that's smart.
Oh, that was clean.
And then this guy shows up.
Admit.
This shit was better to see. Thanks
Record.
Oh my God! What is that?
How would you feel if your voice became a meme? You ain't get paid for it. You're still on hella shit for the million paid.
It is what it is. It's over.
But I'm just saying, but how would you feel just seeing your hearing your voice?
Like, oh, that's me, man.
We got 100 million views.
It is what it is. Shit happens. Ooh, yeah, this is clean. Look at all the little fake looking weapons. Ooh, I'm gonna
do like 10, 15 more minutes down there. Smack up some
oh God.
A couple times. Nice break.
He working for Call of Duty. They ain't ready. Whoa.
That much better you going.
I'm trying to let people see my face though. They need to get acquainted with this. What this is here. You know what I'm saying? Right here. You feel me? He was making it down.
2, 1.
Let's do it. This is like a little Hot Wheel. I think this is a Hot Wheel. Hot Wheel track. Yeah, it's long. Ooh. See, everybody a big kid on the inside. Look at this. Everybody a big kid on the inside. On the inside, I mean. This is clean. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, come back. Oh, turbo. Ooh. The fire tunnel, that's crazy. Oh.
3.
That's
2,
cool.
1.
You should show the whole thing. He should show the whole thing. Like I want to see like how he laid it out. The deer man right here.
He's a dead man right now.
Yeah, this is what we do. Stepping like a good beer, Mike.
Hand me the scissors.
I could drink a beer. I don't know, bro.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
What is he making? What is this guy making right here? It's the big homie. Once again, big homie advice. I don't got no advice today. I'm just chilling right now. We're just getting acquainted. You feel me? You see I'm also doing Legos on my stuff. You feel me right here? That's the latest and greatest right there. That was the comic book world, people. You know, I'm OG, but I'm a big kid at heart. But I can put you on to some game that can save you from some situations. Maybe you can save your life. So stay tuned. You don't have to get stuff. What is this food making dope? Slipper? Dope. That's crazy.
Don't put aux cord extension. Get 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to see the finished product. What is this? Is some teeth?
13. 13.
Oh, this is going over the teeth. Ooh, our stuff toe. Oh, that's crazy. They put that underneath your tooth like that. Oh, I know our breath to 10. Ugh. I ain't gonna get my teeth cleaned. Now that I'm just seeing this, ugh. Boy, You want soon too. Dang. Oh, you did that just to flaunt her teeth? Nah, that's gotta be something else. Oh, what is he doing? That tooth is rotting. That tooth rotting in the back. You trying to see if you got an air bubble, like a hole in it? That tooth has got to go. Something got to happen to that tooth, man. What did you? That was it? What are you about to do to that tooth?
I mailed some lawn to Mountain View Seeds so they could use it at the grass convention. It must have been so nice that they put it in the grass museum because I never got it back, and now I've got to fix this bare spot. And wait till you see what I found under the grass that I used to fix that bare spot. What the? I think my tape measure might be broken. Oh well, nothing a little sand can't fix.
Okay, hey guys, you know what?
If he did fix it.
Okay, hey guys, you know what? I'm gonna answer a question that people normally
What
about my faith walk. They ask me, they say, Kelly, were you afraid to leave everything and everyone at 57? I mean, just pack up,
57.
retire, and just move.
Yeesh.
That's what people ask me. And this is
Getting
my
older
answer to you.
is
This is what I say. I say this. I feared more getting to the end of my life and never having experienced moving to New York than I did fearing packing up and leaving everybody and everything I did.
I bet you did.
So that's my
Shelf
answer.
to shelf. Huh? Oh, I know what it is. What you making? Cake? Peach cobbler? Yeast? You got bread? Blueberry bread? That's all in one? Oh, you do everything in the thing, huh? Oh, put some butter on the color of the day. That's blueberry bread. Oh, that's gonna be fire. Yeah. I'll take 17, please. 17. I was about to say that was my fat header tag guy came out. 17, please. Mechanic Jack's team. That's mine. That's clean. That's crazy. They just tack weld that on and they're strong enough to pull that in out. It's funny. Oh, that was nice. I just gotta beat it. Oh, what did I do? What is this? Go back to shorts. Let me see what they want to see. Huh?
You owe me $22. Zell me.
For what?
2 13-inch aux extension cords.
I owe you $13. I owe you $13?
$22.
$22. Boy, this boy crazy. Let's see. Kidnapping. Well, he going to jail. So what Chris Brown talking about?
We got reports saying shots were fired outside of Chris Brown's house. Police involved, suspect arrested, but Chris Brown himself is saying that didn't even happen like that. Yeah, this one is messy. Authorities responded to a situation outside of Chris Brown's home in Tarzana, where a suspect was eventually taken into custody for assault with a deadly weapon and vandalism. So on paper, something definitely went down. But here's where everything flips, because Chris Brown came out and directly denied what people are saying. He said, "I've been in my crib this whole time. I ain't heard a gunshot, police car, or anything. Don't attach my name to none of this BS." So now you got two sides. Reports saying something happened outside his home.
So this happened around 4 o'clock Friday afternoon yesterday. TMZ reports a woman called to report someone shooting at her. A male was allegedly arrested at the scene, but the person arrested was not Chris Brown.
And Chris Brown's saying he didn't hear anything. And that's exactly why the internet is going crazy right now, because people don't know what to believe. Some fans are saying, see, this is why you can't trust everything you read. Others are saying something clearly happened if someone got arrested. And then you got the third group, the conspiracy crowd. People online are connecting this to other celebrity situations, bringing up names like Nicki Minaj, Rihanna.
You saw Rihanna? She has a very big forehead and an ugly, ugly nose. See you in prison.
Trying to say that there's some kind of pattern going on.
Super bad, but I just don't
now listen, there's no confirmed connection between any of these situations.
She ain't that bad.
That's how the internet works. Once people see a pattern, they run with it. And at the same time, Chris Brown is already dealing with another conversation online about his music. His new song, Fallen with Leon Thomas, I can't believe I'm falling, got people talking. Some saying he's bringing back that classic R&B feel. Others are saying he's making this idea that he's copying or chasing trends doesn't really hold up. So now look at everything happening at once. Reports of shooting in his home, Chris Brown denying it completely, internet running with the theories, and a whole separate debate about his music. That's a lot at the same time. But here's what we actually know. A suspect was arrested. Something happened in that area, but Chris Brown himself is saying he